Coming to you live from the Vatican with Friar Victoria with this outfit.
Stop.
I'm feeling really insecure.
No, I think it's giving sexy librarian. Look at these. Look
Is
at the
that
detail.
good?
It's a great. What do you mean? Sexy librarian's like everybody's like dream
Who's
scenario.
everybody?
Me.
I feel like
I don't think. But also, when you asked me earlier, do I look like a friar? I was thinking of like a toaster, like in my head. That's the thing that kept coming up. So it took me a while, and I said, "Oh, Franciscan. I get
Franciscan
it. Church,
friar.
Easter.
Yeah, because Happy Easter. When you're watching this, we're recording on Easter. The Easter Bunny didn't visit either of us.
No.
He's fake.
Literally.
That Easter Bunny used to bring me $20 bills.
I don't know if I ever got money. I think I got like chocolates.
Oh, I didn't like chocolate. Well, here's the thing. The Easter Bunny knew Victoria didn't like candy. I was a weird kid.
No, that's not weird. That's
It's
better.
a little weird. No, but I'm so sorry. Every child likes, like, I don't know.
Something
chocolate,
maybe.
a candy.
But then what was your sweet treat? Was there none?
Ice cream.
But
But you can't put ice cream. Oh my
and
god!
now you can do it.
For context,
Hallelujah.
so I'm Catholic. I gave up ice cream for Lent. Let me tell you one thing about me. I have ice cream every single day. Like,
God bless ice
every
cream.
single day. I look forward to it. It's my little treat after dinner, after a hard day. Some people have wine. I have ice cream. That's mommy's special juice.
What's your favorite flavor?
The Ben & Jerry's salted caramel core.
Oh. No, but Ben & Jerry's is like the best ice cream.
It's like the
So
best.
good.
I wish they sold it in gallons.
Yeah. Doesn't Stephen Colbert have one? I think I've had
Yes.
his and it's like
Yes.
really good.
So there's that, and I love ice cream, but I gave it up for Lent, and every day
You're
I'm
so
like,
strong. Now, and you didn't fail? Like you were
No,
able to.
I was
oh, good for
tied
you.
to it. The days we're Catholic, and so it's like the whole thing. You can't eat meat on
Yeah.
Fridays. So there were like 2 or 3 Fridays that I completely forgot and ate chicken. I was like,
At least it wasn't
Sorry.
red meat.
well, I don't eat red meat, so I guess that's
Oh.
a little easier.
Never mind.
Sorry. Apparently,
God bless the cows.
God bless the cows. We love you so much. I want a cow when I'm older.
Oh, that's
Did
true.
I tell you this?
But like the furry, like Highland cow. No,
Yes!
they're so cute. I
love
almost got
them.
electrocuted because I wanted to touch one. Fun fact.
Oh yes, you did tell me this. Was this recent or back in college?
Yes. No, this was like, well, now like a year, not a year, like 7 months ago. I was in Italy in the Italian like Alps. It was so dreamy. That's the thing. It was like the perfect moment to have with the cows.
Girl, go
and there
get
was like wire going around it. And me and my friend, we go up with our cameras. We're like, oh, let's get it. I'm not even kidding. I felt like a zap, and I was like, we've been shot. I fully screamed. And my friend's like, what happened? I'm like, we've been shot. And then I look, I'm like, oh, the fence is like, it's electric. Like, because we saw the wires. We just didn't know. It was like,
how do you even
turned
know? Oh,
no, because you feel the zap.
Oh, well, yes. But before,
I really thought
was it like the cartoons that like?
No,
you saw your
it was
whole
just a
skeleton?
moment. It was just a moment of like, I'm never kidding. I felt it through my whole body. So that's why I went, ah! Mind you, there's people walking everywhere. And so I think somebody should have warned us. But like,
No, they said, let the Americans, let them suffer.
No, literally, but I did see one up close.
Wow.
They're beautiful.
That's like my dream. Like, I want one so very bad.
You need to go visit her. You need to go find, because they're not
know.
ready. You don't find them in the U.S., or can you?
You can.
Really?
They're actually not that expensive.
She's fully like,
I have
looked at
looked at
how
this.
much is a Highland cow to
in
you
my
ship.
how much square foot apartment? Like, how do people
there's-
know
I
what square
feel-
foot is? By the way, don't know.
That's a great question.
My mom's like, and then it's square feet, girl. What are you like this? throughout the entire
Putting
apartment?
squares.
Square. Sorry, that was a side note.
No, that's so valid.
I want so many pets. I want a whole farm.
But see, yeah.
I want a pig.
You know what? Hell yeah.
I want cows. I want horses.
Me too. I also want, I feel like that's such a girl dream. I don't know how to explain it, but like,
Ballerina
what is it
farm.
about?
Do you know Ballerina Farm?
No, but that is the saddest story ever.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
Like,
That's
my
a
girl
tough
with
topic.
Ballerina Farm, she needs to divorce that man.
But I thought it was like voluntary.
How much
Voluntary in
exactly? That's what
quotes.
it's giving to me. She gave up her dreams. She's in a farm. She wanted tickets, and he gave her what, like an apron? That was crazy. But yes, like if it was as like if we didn't know anything about them, Ballerina Farm for
Okay,
sure.
got
I
it.
would love a farm too.
That's like,
Idyllic, just prancing
like you
around.
wake up and your
get your
cows in the back.
eggs, strawberries.
Oh my god, it's so good.
like,
Your fresh
fruit, your
eggs.
produce.
Have you
Yes.
had duck eggs?
No, are they good?
Girl, that's like a whole other episode. Not everybody needs to have a duck egg because
Yummy.
delicious. Now I won't eat duck.
Okay.
But a duck egg?
I don't know if I've ever had duck. I might have.
I don't think I haven't. I haven't had that. I
The
haven't
duck
had
egg is
veal.
good.
I haven't had.
I've had veal.
What is it like?
Also, I found out I think veal is like a baby cow.
No, it's a baby deer.
Oh, but it's a baby.
It's a baby.
I'm so sorry. It's good though. It was good though. Don't hate us. We love animals.
We love you.
But we also understand that it's the cycle of life. And if at any point anybody needs to eat me, go for it. As
so
long
you're
as
just a baby.
just a baby. But so were they.
Anyways, so that perfectly ties into our episode.
True.
False.
What? Yes.
How does farm?
Because we're just babies,
Oh, okay,
and
you're
we
so
should not
right.
be
We're
expected
just-
to do
right.
such things.
Right. Oh, yes.
Segue.
Segue. Anyways, today's episode.
Yes, I was gonna say, should we give a shout out to Jeff? By the way,
Jeff.
welcome to season. I'm sorry, we didn't even say this.
Wow.
Welcome to season 2.
I just pressed the gas on farming.
No, I thought it was great. Guys, welcome to season 2. Look at us. We started right on track. You didn't have to wait like the
100%.
normal TV networks. You have to wait 6 months. No, we got you.
We're locked in, everybody.
We're so excited to be back.
Woo!
We have great news. Jeff is staying on.
Jeff is staying on. We love you, Jeff. We're so
love you,
proud of you.
Jeff.
You're growing. You're learning.
Yeah.
I mean, just like incredible work.
I think sometimes you don't do the fact checks, and
No,
that's something we got to talk about because it's like 80% of your job. But we were so excited to announce he's been promoted to writer's PA.
Woo!
He's still unpaid.
Yes, right. We're a small production.
We're a small production.
He's getting copy credit and meal.
Exactly. And if you'd like, we can set up a GoFundMe, and you guys can, chip in.
Come on, donate.
Let's get Jeff
For
a
Jeff's
salary.
Loki, can they donate?
We might
Actually,
have
can they donate
to
for
take a little.
We might have to take a small cut.
But that's just because production costs have risen. Okay.
You guys can't see. We're really these two lights
One
that
thing-
we have. They take about 10 minutes to screw on.
Also, low-key, that could be part of the giveaway. If you donate you'll get an executive producer credit, and you'll get to come backstage and see our entire setup.
Yeah.
I think you'd love that.
I mean, maybe not the entire set.
The setup is 2 LED lights that are actually for computer monitors.
And this amazing Amazon Basics tripod.
Yes.
Hey, that
Hey,
Amazon
she's
Basics,
worked.
she's put in
I
the
love
work.
her. She's done the most.
Yeah. I'm proud of her.
Anyways. So yes, welcome back to season 2.
Woohoo.
Started off our episode today.
Oh my God, my
No,
stomach just.
She's a hungry girl. We're all hungry here.
Sorry,
See, we don't
Andrea.
even have budget for
No,
crafty.
we're really bad, guys. Anyways, should we do a drum roll?
Yes.
Not everybody needs to network.
Ooh, dun dun dun. What to say about networking?
Terror.
So many
Terror.
things.
Terror. In all caps with the crazy font.
Absolutely. It's literally, for me, it's like my 7th ring of hell. Dante's Inferno could just be a networking
I didn't
book.
need all 7. It was
the moment I didn't need all 7. Absolutely. No, it really is so scary for people that are anxious.
I'm which is funny because we've been talking about it so much now. My TikTok algorithm is, or
Network?
whatever algorithms
Yeah.
are super network heavy.
Oh my
but it's how
God.
there's this girl and she's how to enter with confidence. I watched the whole video.
What'd she do?
She just walks in and was
Oh, so she's healthy. She has no mental illness, is what I'm
exactly.
getting.
And then she was the anxious person will do this. Saunters over to the nearest table. And what do I do usually? I saunter over to the nearest table, head down. Please don't look at me. I have to show you this later. She ate us up. She ate us up. It's she had a video camera when we did this thing.
Yeah.
On us and zoomed in and said, "Those 2 bitches."
But I wonder what the confidence people do. They just strut in.
They just strut in and they're I'm ready to talk to whoever.
Oh
What mental illness do they have?
Delusion.
Delusion.
And I know having being delusional is good for sure.
Yes.
I just think it's really hard to cosplay.
It's so hard. But I would love to be delusional.
No, me too, for sure. It's my brain is going 1,000 miles an hour. They hate you, leave,
Yes.
leave. you're actually gonna say that? That wasn't funny at all. Kill yourself.
What is mine? My brain pathway goes, let's see, I'm entering the door.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Everybody's talking to each other. I can't bust in any conversation. That's really rude. Oh, okay. I'll just go to this thing. Now they're going to see me and they're going to see me eating a french fry. I'm the only bitch eating a french fry in this whole place. Should I order a drink? What drink should I order? Well, if mojito says I'm an alcoholic. But a beer says I just love wheat.
Your brain is doing the most.
No. She's like firing on all cylinders, all negative. And then I have my therapist that I recently fired. Love you. But we were not getting along. Going, you have to be a queen. You have to be a queen. Girl, it ain't working. I am the peasant. I am the pauper.
No,
I am about to do...
We've been through this before.
I'm about to do the juggling for all these people in the networking.
No.
And then we get in front of the people.
Yes.
And my brain goes, entertain.
Yeah, that's the thing. Entertain. And it usually is not entertaining for anybody.
No, and I'm just performing at that point. I am an actress. I am like, be as confident as possible. You love people.
Yeah. And do you? The thing is, I love people when I know they love me back. But when it's uncertain and I feel like I'm bothering them, I'm like, maybe I don't need to know people at all. Maybe I could be a hermit for the rest of my life. You know?
I
need the validation.
I think I'm terrified, but then it's like I get in front of a person and I'm like,
no, but that's the thing.
It's a sheer performance.
We're gonna get into it, but I feel like you were really good, and like you picked up cues. Like the performance was like she rehearsed this.
I rehearsed.
Like give her an Olivier.
I did my vocal warm-ups.
Like, for sure. Like seriously.
But I feel like
there's like a fly.
We have like a little beachito. I'm so sorry.
But she's so tiny. Like you can't even smack her.
I hate it. Well,
that's actually one of my skills. Have I told you? I'm really good at like killing mosquitoes. Not mosquitoes, flies. Because the mosquito is the weird.
Please come live here. I have these freaking. I have the wall units for everybody's context.
Yeah.
I have wall units, and if you know anything about a wall unit, little buggies come through the wall units.
It happens.
Love life.
Because we're in Florida, the tropics.
Florida, when it rains.
I don't know what that was.
That's gonna be a new vocal stim for me. I hope you know the tropics.
I'm the girl.
Yeah, I adore you. I just love. This is the highlight of my Easter Sunday. Truthfully, this is the most I'm gonna laugh all day.
What were we talking about? You were saying something.
Networking and performing. And
terrifying.
Does networking scare you more of like, how am I going to be perceived, or more, am I good enough for this, or am I smart enough, or like, do I bring enough to the table?
Oh, all those things. Those are great questions. I definitely think, this is the thing. Mm-hmm. Networking is hard for me because I am not good at like small talk. Like, I feel like I'm someone that's very 0 or 100. Like, you get a version of me that's just super shy and, like, will not speak and will just, like, nod and be like, because I feel like I need such validation to be like, work this room. Right. But if nobody's expecting me to work the room, I'm like, okay, I'll sit and admire. And so networking is, like, obviously, I want to be perceived as, like, interesting and fun to talk to and, like, that I have something valuable to bring to the table. Yeah. But at the same time, I'm very aware that it's, like, everybody, like, what? No, see, this is the thing. Like, what are we trying to get out of this? Like, that is what's hard for me about networking. Like, because everybody's like, let's go to this networking event. I'm like, they should really specify what
what are the goals?
What are the goals? What is this person that came in and is talking to you trying to get out of this conversation? Right. Because everything is networking. Like, even when you socialize, but I think socializing, because you don't put that label of networking on it, everything's on the table. So you can talk about whatever. And if you guys, like, the chemistry flows, great. But when it's like a networking that's like career purpose, like, it's like we're so early in our careers that sometimes that's where I get stuck. I'm like, you have 1,000 questions you want to ask, but at the same time, it's like, but do I need to ask all that right now? Yeah. Or do I just want this person to know my name? So do I say my name 1,000 times and hope they're going to go look me up on LinkedIn and, like, give me a follow? Or do I just ask them what they're reading right now? Right. And pretend I have a life outside of work that I don't?
Literally. I think I'm so similar to you, because my thing is the exact same question. What's the goal here? Because we're so early in our careers that it's like, I don't really have anything to offer you except like maybe a laugh and like a ching ching.
Get me 5 mojitos and I got a lot to offer you. No, but literally so true.
Like, I don't know. Or there's people that are in such different points of their careers that it's like, oh, Victoria, what do you do? La 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 la, la 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 la. That's what I must sound like, because it's, I don't know. I think we're still allowed to say we're recent college grads. Don't care.
I'm gonna keep saying that until I have a child. Like, I'm just putting that out there.
Until I have a mortgage, I'm a recent grad.
1,000%. No, actually, let's make that a thing.
Like,
yeah,
no,
hell yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm a baby.
And this is the thing, to your point of like, I also think it's tough because it's a two-way relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And for anxious girlies, I don't know if this happens to you, but I am so aware of people's like eyes and body movement. And so I can see in your eyes that you politely ask me what I do, but you don't give two fucks. You're literally like this, dead eyes, and you're like, when am I going to get to go home? I can't believe. So it's also hard because I do think there's a few people that, not that they're interested in you because they're going to get something out of it. They're so far in their career that it's genuine, like, oh, this is a new generation. Like, I want to know what they're up to. Honestly, that's not how I've always felt. Like, because if you feel that, you know it's going to go well. Like, it's organic because it's genuine interest. But most of the time, it's like, I feel like I'm holding a gun against your head for you to speak to me and tell me about your life. And then you're politely being like, yeah, tell me about you. But I don't give a fuck. And I get insecure. I'm like, I need to stop talking. Yeah. They literally don't care that I did this internship or like that I want to do this. Exactly. They're just being polite. And are they?
That's how I feel. Especially like, this is horrible, but if it's somebody that's in such a different realm of, I'm going to use the entertainment industry because I don't know what it's like to network in biomechanics or
let us know,
or IT. Like, do you guys network? Like, what's going on there? But like, specifically in the industry, there's so many different like sectors of this thing. Like, you have your managers or your agents, you have people that want to produce things, or then you have people that want to be future directors, or you have people that, I don't know, want to do sound. Like, there's so many different facets of this thing that me, Mrs. want to work in the studio till the end of time and maybe wants to make one thing. Like, it's hard to relate to somebody that is just the bump and grind of physical production, or somebody that does something so different in me in sphere. And so it's like, I don't really know how to relate to that, or even, you know, which we'll get into, but at the networking event you and I went to together, it was like, for me, it's like, I don't know how to relate to somebody that's in the, I don't know, whatever realm of the studio part that I've never done. Exactly. Or I know nothing about, or even we were with some person at some point that was like, sales to XYZ and to do this there, and I was like,
how do you come up with the cost?
Like, what questions do you ask to keep it? And that's the other thing too of, I don't want to make it so work. Like, like, if I'm networking, I also want to build a relationship with the person, or like make you feel like I'm not boring.
Exactly.
And I have, like, I don't know, a POV outside of work, or like, I loved one of the conversations we had with one of the women because it turned so far away from work. We were talking about partying in high school, and she was
Ryan Gosling.
She was like maybe 15 years older than us.
Yeah, I think so.
But like, it just turned into that, like, 3 women having a good time, saying we were all like a little nervous and awkward, and it was that. And then there were moments that were a bit more job heavy, and you could feel those were not boring, but like, nobody knew what to contribute. Yeah. Because it's just like, oh, yeah, things are slow. What are you talking about?
Yeah. So times are hard.
Like, exactly. Like, I don't know how to contribute in those things. And I think in our industry, obviously the networking is pushed so hard.
That's what I was gonna say.
I almost feel it, not dumb, there's a better word, inept, as if like, I'm so unable to do this thing that's said to be so essential. But at the same time, I don't know anybody truly, honestly, of our age, I can't speak to an age group above us, that has made it happen from a networking event, or done something crazy from a networking event with their peers. Like, it's usually people you knew, or people your friends knew, which I guess in a way is social networking. But I don't know. I just feel I have the worst ansiedad when I go in there, mainly because it's like, I already know going into it, it's going to be one of two situations. It's either going to be, I don't know how to talk to you because we don't do the same thing, or we do the same thing and, oh, cool work.
Yeah.
You know?
That's the thing. It's like, I think, again, speaking to our industry, as you said, that's a great point of it's pushed so much. And I am curious if this is a thing that's like in other industries, it feels like a make it or break it. Because it very much in the entertainment industry, it's like that. It's like, you're not going to have a successful career unless you're constantly putting in the work of like meeting all these people. But the entertainment industry is so interesting because it's where art meets corporate. And I think whenever you go to these events, you don't know, or I don't know the tone, and that's where I get confused. Because it's like, there's plenty of people that got into this in the same way that we did, that it's like, yes, we've done the corporate thing, but it's like, at my core, I think I'm an artist, and that was the dream. And like, I was like, I just want to be adjacent to it until I get to make it. But there are people that are just like, no, like, this is just a job that came my way. And so, because I don't know what that vibe is going to be like, and I don't understand the tone, because it's easy if somebody's like a movie lover. Of course, let's talk about all these movies. Like, you just yap and like the conversation flows. But as you said, if it's somebody that's like working in distribution just because it came across and they want to be very corporate heavy, I don't have the knowledge to keep this conversation going.
And I don't have the knowledge yet.
Like, it's just, and so it's like, it's awkward, and I'm kind of standing there like, I think it's fun to be in those places and like be open and curious, because even if I don't plan to going into that, like, we're so young that it's like, you never know. But when the other person is just not, like, if they're also just there because it's like, I'm supposed to be here, it's so hard. And there's people that can drive, like, I admire the people that will, they don't give a fuck, they'll continue asking and they'll continue, like, I know you don't want to stand here, but since you are, let me keep going.
But I can't do that because I can, like you said, I can read the person. I can read when the person's checking out.
Exactly.
I can read when they've gone to Mars, or they're planning their next morning, or they're planning.
Don't make me feel like an inconvenience.
Like, I can see it, I can feel it, because it's also, I know myself. I start to do it when I'm not. I start looking around the room. What is everybody drinking? Like, there's that guy at the other end of the bar. That person just went to the bathroom. Like, I'm in a different place when I'm bored, and so it's like, it's exactly what you said of, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, and I don't like it. You know what I mean?
And also, I guess we should say, the networking in person is what scares me the most.
Yes. Right? Oh, that was a question I was going to ask you.
I think I consider myself really good because I love the safety net of the internet. Like, it just feels so unreal. Like, I will send so many messages out into the ether, and I'm like, they're never going to read that. But I can look up and be like, I'm open, universe. Yeah. I did my part. Yeah. And so that is not something I've ever been afraid of. Like, I'll send I don't care who you are. I'll send the email. Like, hello. Like, they never answer.
No, I'm still
I've sent DMs to like filmmakers. I sent a DM to James Cameron being like, I have such a great idea for a TV series.
And it's about blue people.
No, it's about Tuk Tuk, the little girl from the Avatar. She was the best part of those movies. I would, like, an animated children's, oh my God, no. James Cameron, get back to me.
It would actually be really cute. A little Tuk show.
So, the Tuk show. Tuk just swimming. Like, it would be such a good educational show, I feel like. We don't have any of those.
Get in there.
I tried. And James Cameron didn't even open the DM. But that's my thing. Or, like, having Zooms, like, Zoom calls, I love. Like, there's just, I feel like I can be so much more of myself. Yeah. But then, the in-person thing, there are so many things, like, they're going to realize I'm, like, 5'1".
You're not 5'1".
I'm not 5'1". I'm 5'0". I fully gave myself an inch.
Let me tell you one thing. I'm 5'1", and I hold on to that 5'1" dearly.
No, I hold on to 5'0" dearly because there's people that have tried to come for my throat and say I'm 4'11", and that is criminal.
No, actually, go after them.
That is criminal.
Go after them.
But yeah, that's the thing. I prefer like anything remote and like networking like that, or like sending emails of like, I like this thing you did, and like, you know.
I'm terrified either way.
Really?
I'm terrified either way, but it's the same thing as the physical. Like, I'm petrified of being an inconvenience.
Fair.
I'm petrified of driving somebody crazy and like somebody remembering. You remember, guys, flashback, okay? I am I always forget. I'm 1 year less than you. 2 years.
I think 1. Like for graduating class, were you 2024?
What year are you born?
2001.
Okay, 2002. I'm like, I can't do the brain math right now.
So
what year are you born?
bad. Uh-huh.
At the cameras. I'm like,
Somewhere in there.
so Andrea's a year older than me.
Mhm.
So
Cougar.
Miss Victoria. Anyways, just a side note of networking.
Yeah.
Because I tried.
Yeah. And you did excellent. What do you mean? Continue. Continue your
Oh, no,
story.
I thought I really bothered you.
No.
Anyways, when I was in college,
Yeah.
I was on the LinkedIn DM mission. That 5 free DMs a month, I was in there. I had people plotted because I knew
you
I wanted to
5
move.
and you chose me?
Yeah.
Or was it after you got like more?
No.
That makes me feel special.
I needed young people. I wasn't going out to older people.
No,
They're
and
terrifying.
One thing, if we can give advice, like for this industry, that's what you're always told. Like, look to
young
your
people,
peers.
yeah.
Like, those are the people that actually do have the power to like put you in rooms
Yeah.
or whatever. So if you have power, come to us.
Please, if you have power, please come find us.
Uh-huh.
But no, I was a young whippersnapper. I was
Mhm.
graduating in a couple
Yeah.
of months. I knew I wanted to move back to Miami. I knew there were like 5 companies
Mm.
based down here, or I think 5 at the time.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need to start talking to people.
Yeah.
And Mrs. Pookie Bear was one of those 5. And I mean, I sent like the most general, like, hi, like,
Yeah.
I'm graduating soon. Would love to connect.
Mhm.
I don't know if you answered.
I did.
You
We just
did?
couldn't find it. I'm like, you can pull it up right now because it's in our LinkedIn messages.
Should I?
I did, but that's the thing. We couldn't find like a time, and I
yeah, it
think
was
you
so
didn't
hard.
follow.
And yeah,
And I was like,
didn't.
and that is one thing.
And that's
yeah.
my worst trait.
Yeah.
So this is like the biggest thing. I am horrible at
Yeah.
answering any message.
Yeah.
Any message. Like, if you need me, please call me. I'm begging you, please call me.
I'm the opposite. Do not call. Do not call. You will be ignored.
I give Andrea so many jump scares where I'm at my desk and I'm like, let me call her right now.
No, but you're slowly healing me because for the longest time, and if you're my friend, you can attest to this. I will literally watch the phone ring and then text you and be like, so sorry, I was busy. What do you need? Because I'm like scared I'm going to get caught like in the moment. Like you're going to.
Oh.
Like and you know me, for example, instead of calling you, which is easier.
Andrea sends 10-minute voice memos.
10-minute voice memos, but it's because I'm also someone that's so, again, it's the perception. I want to be in control of things all the time. So with a voice memo, I can delete, I can adjust, I can like,
true.
But in a phone, if you're like, I'm going to come right now, you're going to get my real life answer of like, maybe don't. In a voice memo, I can be like,
perhaps not.
Perhaps let's wait. Or sure, I would love that in 10 years. Like, you know what I mean? I get time to think. So that's what I don't like about calls.
no.
I get so scared.
I
in the
lose. My Instagram DMs are a pit from hell. They're a pit from hell. There's like 30-something unopened things in there. No.
Okay.
Side note, because I DM'd everybody in my life that I ever came across for a giveaway to please book
I'm
me.
obsessed. As you should.
I was crazy. I'm crazy.
And you say you're bad at networking? Hello?
No, when I want something, I need things. Anyways, point of the story, we met because I LinkedIn DM'd Andrea, and then I ended up working at the company.
Which
and Andrea,
unrelated. We never got to meet. She just like, she got the job.
Yeah.
Like, entirely.
And Andrea could not let me live 1 hour of peace without saying, no, sorry. Our company used to do happy hours downstairs from our office, which was super cute. Like, it was a great way for people to talk to each other. And like, it was very low stakes. That was very different.
Yeah, for sure.
It wasn't a networking thing. It was just like,
really
let's all kiki and have a glass of wine or 5.
And eat for free.
Yeah,
literally.
for free. And it was like our first happy hour. I'd been at the job a week. There's every single young person huddled up. So I'm like, I need to go with the young people. Like, this is my peer group. This is the only way I hang out. And Andrea's holding a nice white glass of wine. And I slither into the group and I'm really quiet. And it's that same ansiedad.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything. They're going to think they're weird. They're going to think I'm weirder. Or, oh my God, they're going to hate me because I just butted into this. And like, that's so rude. And blah, 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 blah. And Andrea turns to me.
Oh, God.
And Andrea's like, oh, how's your first week? You know, I remember you. And I knew who you were. Because you LinkedIn DM'd me.
But I think,
mind you, I forgot this. Why? Because it's been 10 months at least.
One thing about me, though, is I have huge, like really good memory, really
Andrea's
good
crazy.
memory.
It's so good. But no, it was.
But now that you know me, you know that it didn't come from like wanting to call you out. If anything, it was like
no, it was really sweet and tender.
It was like, yeah, like I think for me, like, I will say nobody's DMing me now. Like now that I'm unemployed and I have that open to work banner on LinkedIn, people don't give two fucks about me. But
Jeff DM'd you.
Jeff? Which Jeff? Oh, like to get this job? Yeah.
Jeff, we're so sorry, Mama. She loves you.
I love you, King. We can cut this out. But I used to love, that's the thing. I think from being in the perspective that I do think I got lucky early on, that I don't know what it was, but I think there was a lot from my internships that people were really intrigued by. So I would get a lot of people on LinkedIn and I loved it. Like I was one of those people that I love getting a message, because one, it's like, I can't believe you see me as someone that has wisdom to impart on you. I don't. But how sweet. And so I think for me, when I saw it from you, because it's like, it's one, gratifying for you to feel like but also it's like, look at this girl. Like I love when people are putting themselves out there in that way, because it is what you got to do, but not everybody does it because it's scary. But to me, because it's easier to do it online, whenever I get a LinkedIn message, I am so like, oh, let's hop on a call right now. And also, it's a power thing. Now I'm the one that's interesting, not the one that has to ask the questions.
Really?
So I love to sit on that Zoom call and I'm like, how can I help you?
But see, I'm the opposite.
Really?
I think we had similar experiences where, like, because of my internships or the things I'd done in college, people either my age, maybe a little older, but like maybe wanted to do a master's or wanting the same positions I had, would ask me, oh, can you hop on a call? I don't have any advice to impart. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything extraordinary.
That is the thing.
And I feel bad, like, making a person hop on a call for 15, 20 minutes for them to ask, well, what did you do? And what's your advice for me? Nothing you haven't heard before.
Yeah.
Like, I always feel really, really bad when people do message me, because it's not that I don't want to talk, but it's more, I genuinely don't have anything to say.
Fair.
And I feel terrible, and maybe that's like a selfish point of view, but it's like, I didn't do anything special. I didn't do anything, like, nada de otro mundo.
But I agree with that. I have that same feeling, but for me, it's more like, I know what they're trying to do because I have been that person. Whenever I go into a call, I'm not thinking they're going to solve the world for me. I'm not thinking they're going to give me advice that's groundbreaking. I'm getting FaceTime with a person that's made it into these places, and maybe I'll be able to build a connection. So to me, that's where I'm like, I love hopping on that call, because it's like, I think it's just useful for them that they got to talk to somebody that did the thing. Not what I'm going to say, because I don't, as you said, I don't have anything that's going to be able to help you, because as this industry works, it's like, what worked for me might not work for you. What works for you might not work for me. But it's also a relationship. Like the other day, I was seeing like a girl that called me to talk about something else entirely. I recently saw that she got an internship that I did that I didn't even know it was something she wanted. And I was like, this is so cool. And now she's a reference for me. Like So I think I like those, because not that they're going to be more organic, but I am more relaxed.
Yeah.
Getting to join those calls. And to the validation thing, it's like, you asked me to talk. So I don't worry anymore. I'm a yapper. That's the thing. I am a yapper, but with a self-censoring in my head constantly. So when I'm the one that like started the conversation, I'm going to be so worried. But if somebody asks me, I'm like, you allowed this to happen? Sorry.
Oh my gosh. I think I have to agree with you in some sense in that case, because it's, when I do think of like the LinkedIn stuff, like, it was me going out of my way to find somebody that was interesting to me. Yeah. Or had, like you said, like, entered into those spaces that I can only dream of at this point in my career. And it's like even, I've told you, I've connected with somebody recently that is really inspiring me to me and very, like, had the life trajectory I hopefully want to one day do, but is also really cool. And like, we just really vibed, and then we ended up meeting in person. It was still a vibe. And so I definitely have to agree that the virtual is a little bit easier, because I know exactly who I'm going into it with, and there's not a pressure of like prep. There's not a pressure of like hop from person to person and see if
that's a great point.
I even like care not that I care, not that I wouldn't care.
No, but yeah.
Like, am I at all interested in what you do? Or like, do we even have a similar POV or a similar wavelength of interest? So yeah, I think I'm with you there.
Yeah, I think at its core, that is the thing. We just want organic connection. And I think there's some people that are able to know that at the end of the day, networking is like, you can fake organicness because you just want to get something out of it. But I think to me, it has to feel fully authentic.
Yeah.
Or if not, you can be the best. Like, you can be in a position that will set me up for life. And if we're not vibing, I don't give a fuck. Actually, I'll give up on that dream. Like, so easily.
So true.
Let me go. Like, I don't need it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Like, if a person's pesado, I'm done.
Yeah. Or uninterested. Because let's talk about, like, I will say something I've learned, even in this past one we went to, it's like, I think we all feel a sense of anxiety, but if we all come at it with the same, like, why did you show up, right? Nobody's forcing you, even to myself. Like, when I was having the day, I was like, sure, I can be the shy girl in the corner, but then why did I put myself through this? Why did I come? Like, you have to be a little bit more pokey to yourself and be like, you're also wasting other people's time by doing this.
Yeah.
But I would say the same to other people. If you're showing up to be pesado or uninterested, then why did you come? Like,
Right.
you didn't need to.
Yeah.
Unless, like, your company forced you. But,
Yeah.
So I think we all need to meet each other in the middle.
Yeah.
And show some respect.
Show some respect or just fake the interest.
Just fake the interest at first.
Put on your inner actriz.
Exactly. No, literally, we all have it.
I'm apparently award-winning, is what you said.
Yes. Oh, well, and now, okay, we can get into, like, we've talked a little bit, but we can get into meet, because thankfully, this wasn't planned.
No.
But we went to a networking event together last week, and I think something I learned from that experience, for example, and I hate to say this, it might be a personal thing, but I used to, especially in this industry, I used to have this perspective of, like, you have to stand out on your own. Like, you have to do everything to make people see you as, like, a singular unit, like this person that's got all these things to say, and, like, just Andrea, right? And so whenever I've had to do, like, group calls or things like that, I get really insecure because it's like, I'm not standing out.
Right.
I'm not standing out. Like, this is the end of it because I wasn't brave enough to, like, cut through the noise and but you and I did so much of the networking together. And I don't think it took away from each of our personalities. And that was such a great feeling because it was like, yeah, like, you can go with your friends. You can go in groups. Like, don't get in your head about, like, since we're doing it together, they're going to see us as, like, a little duo and they won't be able to separate us from each other. Because people are listening to both of you speak.
Right.
And if anything, you're taking, like, the pressure of, like, having to take the weight of the entire conversation, because what I loved is, like, you'd be saying something and if there was, like, a quiet moment, maybe I could jump in.
I would put in with, like, the cutest, funniest
no, but you were also very good at it, because I would derail, like, I'd say something that I was like, and cut mid, like, sentence, and Victoria would come in whether it was something, like, related or unrelated, but, like, you'd segue in such a professional way that I was like, okay, Miss Girl.
That was the 2 mojitos I had.
But yeah, Vic and I were like this, and we were like walking up to people.
Here's the thing. It was like, so this networking event that we attended together, but not together at the same time.
Yeah, we got invited separately.
And I in an once again anxious way, I called Andrea the night before, slammed the call button. And she, hello. And I'm like, I got invited to this thing, but should I go? And she was like, oh, I'm going. So 100% now I'm going, because now I have an anchor.
An anchor, that is the key word.
I have an anchor. And whenever we get to this thing, it was at a bar. I've been to this bar before.
Yeah, right. I hadn't.
So I know the geography. I'm feeling comfortable. This kind of is like a flashback to one of our previous episodes. Not everybody needs to go to a bar.
Which, like, that was my favorite episode, by the way, of season 1.
It's so good.
It was such a challenge, but it was so good.
It was so rewarding. And now I've been going by myself places.
I see.
So maybe everybody does need to. Maybe everybody does need to. Anyways, so I'm familiar with the space, whatever. But I think where immediately my heart dropped was that people from the old company that we met were there, and I didn't know how these people perceived me.
Right.
I can't speak to you, but I was like, I don't know how these people see me. I had to, like, kind of let go of, like, this immediate, everybody hates me, because that's always where my brain immediately jumps to.
But same.
But when I found Andrea, I remember I felt anxious because I didn't want to. I do this terrible thing, and I did it through high school. I did it through college at parties. Like, I need a person.
Yeah, same. Like an anchor to go around.
And I didn't want to anchor you because I didn't want to weigh you down.
No, but I need an anchor. You wouldn't.
But at
and
the
you
same
didn't.
time, I was like,
you made our ship set sail.
I changed the mast. Like, I have this just horrible thing of like, I don't want to seem like the annoying person that's just.
Yeah, no, and I get you because I think there's a sense in like where that can feel childish, like of like, oh, you're with your little buddy. But again, I feel like it felt good that we were just joining spaces. Like, oh, we already know each other, but we'd like to,
right,
like, come into this space and get to know you guys.
Yeah,
you've been selected.
Exactly.
But no, but I'm also the same way, and I think that's where I struggled a lot. And I know it's a thing I do have to get over a little bit of like, you're a grown adult. Like, you should be able to just spark conversation.
But no.
But exactly, but no. And my thing is, which is so bad, it's like, I need my anchor person because I need to know that at least one person in this room finds me funny. Because I know it may not. Because I know I might not seem like it, but I am someone that's very guarded. I need the safety of like, the crowd work's been done. Like, you know, like these people are warmed up. And so like my anchor person, I think more than anything is because I will always, if I go to an event or anything by myself and I beat myself up because it's like, that wasn't you. Like, why were you so shy to show who you are? Like, en serio? Yeah. And so instead, when you have that anchor person that like permits you to be your whole entire self, I'm like, even if nobody, like if these people don't reciprocate, I know my girl will laugh. And that is enough for me.
It's me.
You know? Because if nobody laughs, I'll go home and...
Oh! We don't promote that on this podcast. No kicking the can. No kicking the can.
Oh, and that's the thing. Me and Vic afterwards came to unpack.
I was like, I've got a DiGiorno frozen pizza in my fridge. Would you like to partake? And she said,
yeah. I said, hell yeah. But no, I think the event was great. Like, honestly.
It was fantastic.
It was good.
It was super cute. It was very fun, very low key.
Yes.
Like, it was I had never been to a networking event before.
And it felt like people wanted to be there, which I think that was a nice feeling.
And I think, big thing.
Yeah.
It was also, which to each their own, but like, it was also people of the same culture. Like, everybody was Hispanic, Latinx.
Yeah.
It makes me, I don't know if you ever feel like this, but I always feel more comfortable around that crowd because there's like studies about this, but like there is comfort in the code switch.
Of course,
is like so much knowing, if I start speaking in Spanish for 15 seconds, you're just going with me.
Yeah.
And so I think also I felt more comfortable in that versus when I went to school, it was like, oh, you don't know what I just said there.
Yeah. Oh.
So yeah, I think that definitely helped. But no, I mean, it was a great turnout.
Yeah.
Comfortable, fun, lighthearted.
And everything
I'm so glad we went.
We had some organic conversations, which was great.
And cheap
Got
mojitos.
Some new listeners for the pod.
Oh, yeah.
Because, see, we also went there to work.
Yeah. Y'all better tune in. We're watching you. Oh, we were pitching.
We were pitching the heck out of this.
We would do our individual intros. La 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 la. I'm Victoria. I'm la 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 la. And then we go, but we do a pod.
We do a pod. No, literally. But yeah, I agree with you. And I think it was nice that people were open to also talking about different things. It wasn't just kind of work heavy.
Yeah. That makes a difference.
Yeah, because also back to everything we were talking about, let's be so honest, in this industry, I'm sorry, unless you're like editing, like unless your job is a very technical job, we're all personality hires. Like, let's be so honest right now about that. I don't think it's about the skills. I don't think it's about anything. It's about wanting to have somebody across the room from you that you enjoy. And so that's what sometimes gets me about these networking. That's like, why do you want to know all these things when all you really, if you want to give me a job, what you want to know is, will she shut up and do the work, but will she also yap when we need the lightheartedness? Yeah. That's all you want. So let's cut the chase and get to that.
It is so true, though, of just, can I enjoy you? I mean,
can I enjoy you?
There's so much of this business, whether you're in the studio or you're on a set for 12 hours, like, can I deal with you in that high stress?
Absolutely.
That we need to put our heads down and work? Or can I deal with you for an hour at the funny lunch? Or can I deal you with the hour that we're in the car moving, like doing a set switch?
Absolutely.
So I think you hit the nail on the head there. It's a people game.
It's a
highlighting
people game. It's a people game.
But you ended up going to then a different networking event that weekend. You were 2 for 2 that week.
I know, that was crazy.
I was here on my couch watching a movie, looking up needlepoint. But you were putting in the work.
I did. No, that one, I think that was particularly interesting because, as we said, the first one that you and I went together, it's people in industry, but very corporate centric, I would say, right? Like, even if it's still like development or like content acquisitions and all that stuff, it's still people that are like business heavy. But this one I went to was networking for indie filmmakers here in Miami. And so this is going to be really interesting because you're going to get the two perspectives of like the artist versus like the businessman. And you'll get to see me being unemployed that I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my life. Like what rooms you feel better in and like more attuned with. And so the indie filmmakers, I will say, I think it's easier. Like, I think everybody will start off listing their creds, which is so interesting to like be like, oh, I'm a director, I've done this, like, nah. But I do think it's quicker to become friendly because we're all personalities. Like at the end of the day, it's like somebody will mention a movie, and as I said, it's like for me that's the easiest way to connect. You mention a piece of media that you've seen, and I will give you. They might not be the best opinions, but we can go on and on forever. But so that one I feel like was very people heavy. Of like somebody was like, "You should be on SNL," and I was like,
About that.
I put that thought in your brain. I know I did that. But then there was these panels. And so, again, I think the biggest thing about networking, I think the people that are really successful in networking are audacious people. Mm-hmm. The people that have the audacity and the confidence to be like, I'm going to go through it. Like, this is my moment. I am not an audacious person at all, I don't think. Like, I'm very, like, I constantly ask for permission. I think that's why I like the Zoom calls, because I have to ask for permission.
Oh,
you have to.
True.
You have to go through the barriers of like, can I bother you for your time? Nah. And so I'm not audacious. And we went to this panel, and there was a woman there that was from LA, and she was like listing her credits, and she like worked in, and I just liked her vibe. Like I don't know how to explain. The minute she was speaking, I was like, the way she has her knee. I like her aura. I don't know how to explain it. I liked her aura because she didn't look like a people pleaser, which is, I think I'm a bit of a masochist, so I like people that are more like a lot more stern, because I'm not like a stern person at all.
Okay.
Like I'm attracted to that energy of like they would fucking hate me. Yes.
Oh.
But anyway, she just had like an aura that I was just like, I feel like she might be repulsed by me, and that's why I want to talk to her. But she was just standing there, she was talking, she worked in TV. I do think I'm a masochist in that sense. Anyways, but so the thing ended, and I'm about to, like, I thought maybe she would go off like outside and I'd be able to like talk to her. I was like, oh God, okay, I gotta, like, I felt pressure. At that point, it's like you're on a mission. It's no longer my desire. You've been tasked with doing this. I go up to her and she's talking to other people. Then one of the programmers comes and they grab her. They're like, your car's here, you gotta go. And I was like, the people in Please Air Me, and so she starts walking out, and I'm like, and I'm walking out, and out of nowhere, I go up to her, and I'm like, excuse me, can we walk and talk? And she just looks up at me, she's like, yeah, sure. And so we're walking, and I'm giving her my little spiel, which I also hate doing. I don't feel good. And I'm like, I worked at this place, and I've done this thing, and like I just quit my job to pursue this full time. And she was just kind of like, where do you live? Where are you based? I was like, here, but ready to go wherever I need to go. And we just keep walking, and eventually she just gave me her email, and she was like, come out and I'll find something for you. And I remember like just that moment felt so movie-esque. And I was just like so proud of myself, because that was being audacious. Like that was me fully knowing I needed to do something, and like nobody else was going to do it for me, and I needed to just pump the brakes.
Yeah.
Not pump the brakes.
No. Hit the gas.
Hit the gas. One thing about me, American like references, I always say them wrong.
Okay, Queen, your heart's in the right place. You said pump the brakes.
And kept going. I fly out of the windshield.
You have no brakes. Your brakes gone.
But I think that's like, just to close that off, I think that's been my favorite networking thing up to that point, because I had a goal in mind. And I let my anxieties, my fears, my perception of myself, like that's the thing. Anxious, I tell people all the time, insecure girlies, unfortunately, we are some of the most narcissistic people you will ever meet.
Yes, I have a new favorite quote actually about this.
Which one? Is it the Jemima Kirk one?
I don't know. I read it on TikTok and it's been like really challenging me. Stop being so selfish. Nobody gives a fuck about you.
Yes. No, there's this thing from the girl from the one that played, I'm forgetting her name. Jessa in Girls. They asked, like, the actress, and this needs to be put in a museum. They asked her once, like, on Instagram, not live, like the questions you can ask. They're like, what do you do to be more confident? Her answer, I think you guys are thinking about yourselves a little bit too much.
Yeah, it's selfish.
Groundbreaking. Mm-hmm. But so I think I was really proud of myself in that moment because it really was kind of like, I let go of the ego. I let go of myself. I was like, I didn't even think. I just went, and look how far I went. She hasn't answered my email. But I did the thing. Like and it felt really good. Yeah. So that's my networking success story.
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you, friend.
I think I would be terrified, but you pumped not the brakes.
I was too, but that's the thing. God pumped the brakes. I catapulted.
I love it. But no, I mean, yeah. I think it's fantastic. I haven't had an in-person sort of situation in that same way. I think if anything, the closest I've had, I was at an office and I mentioned this writer that I was really, really loved, and I loved things she'd written and things she'd showrun in the past. Yeah. And said a boss, or not really my boss, but part of the team was like, oh, I'll set you up on a meeting with her if you want. And I'm the type of, the same thing I've mentioned, previously and earlier on this episode, I have such terrible ansiedad. Like, I don't want to be somebody's inconvenience. I don't want to bother anybody. Yeah. I don't want to. And I was just like, okay. And he set it up for me. And I got to talk to this person. And it was amazing. And I loved it. And I mean, she was so, so, so cool. And I would have never done it had that boss vouched for me. But B, like, I'd never just been like, okay. Like, jump the gun on something I was totally not comfortable with. And I think it's so valuable when we go for things that are so scary.
No, and at the end of the day, that is the lesson to be learned. Closed mouths don't get fed.
No.
Like,
El que no llora, no mama.
No. And I do think that is one thing that networking teaches you. It's like, don't be a dick, obviously. No, like, don't be arrogant. Yeah. Don't show up and be like, beep, 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 beep. I'm like, I'm Victoria. I've done all these things. You're 5 years old. You're straight out of the womb. No. But do talk about, exactly, like, don't overthink, like, saying what you want, what you like. Mm-hmm. Like, the right people will find value in that. Yeah. And I think that's...
Like, I think, like you said, there's this perfect balance of selling yourself and saying, the skills you've had or the experiences you've had. But at the same time, ask the person what their favorite color is. I'm kidding. Literally. Don't actually do that. But, like... Yeah, be a person. Have fun.
Be a person. Just be a person. For real.
You're not a business. You are not a corporate entity. Have fun. Be a person. Fun. Do the social network part of it.
Yes.
And I think, I don't know. Yeah. I think that's the best thing.
I agree.
Have we come to like a natural close?
I feel like it, right? I mean, like,
this was a really good one.
We spoke a lot.
I honestly don't know how much time has passed.
I was trying to think, what is that one like career advice person?
A columnist?
There's like 1,000 of them. Like, there's like so many gurus online.
Oh. The only one I can think of, Gary Vaynerchuk.
There's one guy here, but I don't know his name. Anyways, no, it's fine. But yeah, I feel like...
Oh, the guy that stops people on the street and he's like, how did you become a millionaire?
No.
Have you seen that guy?
No, but should we have him on?
Honestly, low-key, he'd love it.
No, literally. I think we have. I think
our street interview people are very different. I have this one guy on the thing that's like, I love your Rolex. What Rolex is that? Stops people for their watches. I see this stop people.
Yeah, I've seen the confidence guy. Oh, miss, you look so confident. I'm like...
Oh, I do not.
And whenever they ask, what makes you confident, everybody's so sweet. And they're like, my family. Na-na. Na-na.
I would have been like, this legging set that I just bought that has a butt cinch.
Literally, I would have been like, the fact that you just stopped me on the street, thank you.
Yes, like if somebody stopped me or somebody like, it was, maybe I'm just like, oh, my dream. Like somebody just stopped me on like one of those street interviews, just like, oh, you look so calm, you look so gorgeous.
No, they say you look so gorgeous.
Their mental health fixed.
Yeah.
Everything I'd ever worried about ever, gone.
So fair.
Done.
The thing is, I have zero faith in people.
No, I feel like I'd be punked and I'd be like, oh,
no, that's my thing. So now whenever I see
those,
those videos and he stops somebody, he's like, I love your outfit. I feel like I'd be like, liar. And I continue walking.
Oh.
Because they say it to everybody. You don't love everybody's outfit.
So
like, choose something
And my
else.
outfits aren't that cool. As we can see, I'm a Dominican friar today.
Can we put
where you need a reference image?
You know what people do? The images. No, what we need is like a Dominican Republic map plus and then fries. And we just put that there.
Dominican friar.
But it's no friend. But yeah, I do feel like we have reached a conclusion. Now it's up to us to.
So what's your verdict?
I do think I need to go first because something you guys might not have called me out on this, but it's something to come forward with. I am so easily persuadable, and I feel like in the past season, you could see my brain rewiring my answers as I was looking at my girlies. I was like, I'm not gonna be the odd one out. Hello?
No, be the odd one out. Always.
I know, but this is my thing. No audacity. I need to learn. But no, I think networking is something everybody needs to do. I will say, thankfully, there are so many ways to network, so just don't get caught up in that because I don't think, as you said at the very beginning, it is about building relationships.
Yes.
So also don't pat yourself on the back if you're going to thousands of these big event networking and talking to one person and calling yourself like a master networker. That's not networking. Networking is following up, continuing to build that relationship. Like, also, let's stop with the airing.
Yeah.
So I think, yes, you have to, but because everything in life is networking. My dad is so good at that. Whatever person you meet, it's being curious. And I guess we didn't talk about this, which, sorry, like just to finish it off, that I think it's when we put the label of this is a networking event.
It becomes so much more pesado.
So take that away from yourself. Like, just approach it as like, oh my gosh, she has a cool job. Let me, no.
Yeah.
We're so connected nowadays. There's so many easy ways to do it. People, start reaching out to me on LinkedIn again because I'm so worried that I've lost my spark. But yeah, I think yes to networking. It's essential for personal, for career growth, but just find the thing that works for you.
Yeah. I am also team, yes, I think everybody needs to network. Whether or not you even like, if you're doing it with a strict goal in mind of like, oh, I want to meet her and maybe it's just you're curious about what this person does, or you want a career shift, or you're just bored and they seem like a cool gal. I think it's so cool and worth it to just learn about another person's perspective, experience, past, their goals. Like, whether or not you have a strict goal in mind when you're talking to the person, just meet people. Meet people with different mindsets. It's so rich. It's so important. It's so wonderful. I think so much of this world, we're losing that every single day. And I think there's something so rich in meeting somebody that thinks absolutely opposite of you. Tell me why.
So true. Yeah, tell me why.
That's so cool. Where have you come from? What have you experienced?
Let me look into your brain for a little bit.
Yes, like
I agree.
I love it, both on the business front and on the social front. And I think, obviously, as we mentioned, like, I personally feel more comfortable doing it when I have an anchor person. But if you don't have an anchor person, try one person.
Yeah.
Then maybe go to a small event.
Yeah.
Like, set little goals for yourself to network.
Get through it.
Exactly.
Not to get something out of it, but like just to make it feasible for you to do the thing.
So you're not stuck behind a screen all day wishing you talked to more people. This is how you do it.
Yeah, being like, why am I not a CEO yet? Hello?
So yeah, I think we're team yes, but tell us what your team in the comments. For sure.
And guys, honestly, give us ideas. We have our own ideas for things we want to do, but we want to know what things do you feel curious about doing but are too afraid to go out and do yourself?
We'll go do them. Because we have nothing better to do.
Literally.
We need weekend activities.
Yes.
As I said, she was at a networking event. I was on here watching diners, drive-ins, and dives and looking up needlepoint.
And who learned more?
So yeah.
You know what? Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Have you seen, sorry, I'm going to bring it back to religion. Have you seen the two nuns?
Yes, that they're like,
you're so good at that, sister.
You're so good at that. No, I'm obsessed with them. They don't know that they're breaking the internet. They probably do.
I love them. I want to play ultimate frisbee with them. Not everybody needs, we will drive up to Anna Maria.
Is it here?
Yes, in North Florida. Not everybody needs to go play
frisbee with the nuns.
I'm on my way.
we gotta go. But to finish off, we gotta give our object of gratitude.
Or our object of gratitude. What? Start with yours.
Mine is chocolate covered strawberries. Oh my god, they're so good. They just do the thing in all their presentations, like artificial, non-artificial, freeze-dried. I will eat those 14 grams of sugar whenever. So yeah,
all the love to them. Mine is African tribal music.
Which I'm yet to listen to. You sent it to me?
This episode's going to end. Andrea's getting stuck in African tribal music prison.
I'm so excited. You really sold it.
I don't know what's come upon me. When I was working this week, I'm like, I need something that's going to mellow me out. And I've been planning my honeymoon. A, I'm not engaged. B, I have no marriage date in mind. But like, I know I want to go on a safari for my honeymoon.
No, you're just ahead of the game. I love it.
I think my TikTok has listened to me, and so it kept throwing me these videos. And moral of the story, they all have like sounds.
Yeah.
And obviously the sounds are like these African tribal music. And it's not African, it's tribal, it's African choir. I put on a playlist. I listen to that playlist all week long during work. It soothes you.
I'm so excited.
It's like,
it sounds so calming.
It's just beautiful. So yeah.
Sounds of the earth.
My object of gratitude, love the African tribal music.
We will link the playlist.
Yes, I actually will. I'm so serious. I love it so much. Yeah, that's happy Easter. Happy celebrate.
Easter.
Happy.
Enjoy your Sunday.
Enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy your week. Enjoy your drive home.
Go text a friend.
Go text a friend, and go use your 5 things on LinkedIn to DM one person.
It would be great if one of those people will be us. DMs are open.
My Premium Pro membership ends tomorrow, so please. Sorry, my Premium Pro trial ends tomorrow, so this is your chance.
No, because then if they have it, it's fine.
Oh, just
you
kidding.
Don't have it.
Actually, don't.
I think. Like, actually, I don't want to be one of the 5 people. Anyway, love you guys. Bye.